Good morning, students. Today I want to explain dinitrogen. Dinitrogen. The formula of dinitrogen is N2. Okay, nitrogen molecule we simply called as dinitrogen. Okay, how we'll prepare the dinitrogen? Preparation of dinitrogen. Okay, we have number of methods for the preparation of the dinitrogen. Okay, here first dinitrogen by using fractional distillation. Okay, first preparative method for the dinitrogen is fractional distillation. By the fractional distillation, what is the fractional distillation? Separation of two individual components from the mixture by using their boiling point we called as fractional distillation. Okay, here air contains. How we'll prepare the dinitrogen by using fractional distillation? Already we know air consists of 78% of nitrogen and 21% of oxygen. Nitrogen and oxygen differ in their boiling point. The boiling point of nitrogen is 77.2 Kelvin. The boiling point of oxygen is 90 Kelvin. These two differ in boiling point. Okay, you take the air and heat. Okay, first liquefy the air and then heat. That means liquefaction. First liquefaction of air, then it involves in fractional distillation. At 77.2 Kelvin temperature, nitrogen gas separates. Nitrogen gas, that means nitrogen molecule or dinitrogen molecule separate. Dinitrogen gas separates. Okay, this is we called as fractional distillation. By using fractional distillation, we'll prepare the dinitrogen from the air. Okay, this is the one method. And here ammonium chloride. Second method is ammonium chloride reacts with sodium nitrite. Both are in aqueous. Aqueous ammonium chloride, aqueous sodium nitrite reacts with each other. Okay, at high temperature. What happens? The sodium reacts with chlorine, forms sodium chloride. Here 2 oxygen, 4 hydrogens are there, 2 H2O. And here one nitrogen, here also one nitrogen, and forms dinitrogen. And here we'll get the dinitrogen. That means dinitrogen prepared by the reaction between aqueous ammonium chloride salt and aqueous sodium nitrite salt. Okay, by using this method we'll prepare the dinitrogen. And third method is the thermal decomposition. The thermal decomposition of ammonium dichromate. Okay, ammonium dichromate. Ammonium dichromate means this is the ammonium dichromate. K2Cr2O7 means potassium dichromate. Ammonium dichromate means NH2 taken 4 times Cr2O7. This is the ammonium dichromate. Okay, the thermal decomposition of ammonium dichromate gives nitrogen gas or dinitrogen, gives dinitrogen. Here nitrogen gas, dinitrogen was formed along with Cr2O3. Remaining 4 into 2, 8 hydrogens here. Okay, 4 oxygens. 8 hydrogen, 4 oxygen means 4 H2O. Here we'll get the chromium trioxide along with the 4 moles of water molecule. And here thermal decomposition of barium azide. Barium azide means N3 we called as azo. Okay, here this is we called as barium azide or sodium azide, NaN3. Okay, this is the barium azide. Here it is sodium azide. Okay, the thermal decomposition of sodium azide or barium azide. Okay, it gives metal and nitrogen gas or dinitrogen. Metal and dinitrogen. Here sodium azide, here barium azide. Here barium forms barium, and here 3 moles of nitrogen dinitrogen molecule evolved. Here you take 2 moles, here we'll get the 2 moles of sodium, and here 3 moles of dinitrogen gas was evolved. What is the name of this one? NH3 taken 2 times Cr2O7. This we called as ammonium dichromate. This we called as ammonium dichromate. Okay, what is the first method? The fractional distillation of air gives the dinitrogen at 77.2 Kelvin. Second one, the reaction dinitrogen gas evolved or dinitrogen gas formed. Dinitrogen gas was formed by the reaction between aqueous ammonium chloride and aqueous sodium nitrate. Aqueous ammonium chloride and aqueous sodium nitrate. And third one, what is the third preparation? Okay, the thermal decomposition of ammonium dichromate. The thermal decomposition of ammonium dichromate releases dinitrogen gas. What is the fourth method? Okay, the thermal decomposition of barium azide or sodium azide gives dinitrogen gas. Gives the dinitrogen gas. These are the important preparation methods. Important preparative methods of important preparative methods of dinitrogen. Okay, in continuation we'll see the properties of dinitrogen. Properties, chemical properties or physical properties. Okay, this is a one simple molecule. Dinitrogen properties. Okay, here we'll discuss properties. Properties. Okay, dinitrogen is colorless, odorless, tasteless, non-toxic gas. It is mainly present in air. Okay, it is mainly present in air. The main source for nitrogen is air. Okay, and here nitrogen mainly available in 2 isotopic forms. What are isotopes? The atoms are the nuclides which are having same atomic number but differing atomic weight, atomic mass. Okay, we simply called as isotopes. We simply called as isotopes. Nitrogen available in N14, N715. Nitrogen mainly available in the form of these 2 isotopic form, but in this 90% nitrogen available in nitrogen 14 form. That's why we consider atomic mass of nitrogen is only 14. Is only 14. Okay, here and here the solubility of nitrogen in water. Okay, it has very less solubility. It has very less solubility towards the water. Nearly 23.2 cc cubic centimeter of nitrogen gas. 23.2 cc cubic centimeter of nitrogen gas was dissolved at 273 Kelvin temperature. 273 Kelvin temperature, 1 bar pressure in 1 liter water. What is the amount of solubility, amount of gas, nitrogen gas? 23.2 cubic centimeter at 273 Kelvin, 1 bar pressure in 1 liter water. In 1 liter water. This is about the solubility of nitrogen in water. Okay, here nitrogen is less reactive at room temperature. Less reactive at room temperature. Why it is less reactive at room temperature? Due to the off-field electronic configuration. Off-field electronic configuration. Due to off-field electronic configuration and nitrogen triple bond enthalpy is more. This more bond enthalpy. more bond enthalpy. Due to the more bond enthalpy, nitrogen triple bond enthalpy, and due to the electronic configuration, nitrogen less reactive, sometimes be considered as it inert at room temperature. Inert at room temperature. It may be inert at room temperature. Sometimes we consider it may be inert at room temperature due to only two reasons. Off-field electronic configuration. Okay, off-field electronic configuration means it has more symmetrical electronic configuration. Okay, more symmetrical outermost electronic configuration gives more stability. Okay, due to that, it is nitrogen triple bond nitrogen has more bond enthalpy. Nitrogen triple bond nitrogen has more bond enthalpy. Due to these reasons, nitrogen less reactive. Sometimes we consider it is here inert at room temperature. Inert at room temperature. Okay, these are some important properties of nitrogen. Okay, in continuation, we'll see the reaction with metals. Okay, nitrogen has small atomic size. Nitrogen has small atomic size. Due to small atomic size, it may be more electronegative. Okay, third more electronegative in the periodic table. Okay, nitrogen is the third element which has more electronegativity. First element is fluorine. Second element is oxygen. Then third element is nitrogen. Fourth element is chlorine. Fifth element is sulfur. And sixth element is phosphorus. Okay, these are the first 6 more electronegativity elements. Okay, here more electronegative element easily reacts with the electropositive elements. Electropositive elements means metals. Okay, it easily reacts with first group elements, and it easily reacts with second group elements. First group elements are we called as alkali metals. Okay, second group elements we called as alkaline earth metals. This easily reacts with the nitrogen and form various types of nitrides. First group elements means start with the lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Okay, we can't consider the francium. Francium is radioactive element. We can't consider the properties of radioactive elements. Okay, here alkaline earth metals means beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. Radium also radioactive element. Okay, here I am taking M. Here also I am taking M. M means second group elements here. M means here first group elements here. Okay, here I am taking M, first group elements. Okay, first group elements. M reacts with nitrogen. Okay, first group elements form M3 N-type nitrides. M3 N-type nitrides means here lithium nitride, sodium nitride, potassium nitride. Okay, here potassium nitride, and here rubidium nitride and cesium nitride. Okay, here these are the example for the first group element nitrides. This is about the first group element nitride. Second group element nitrides. Okay, M reacts with nitrogen and forms M3 N2 type. M3 N2 type nitrides. It forms M3 N2 type nitride. That means Be3N2. Example for this Be3N2. Okay, here Mg3N2, magnesium nitride. It is one of the important nitride. Okay, calcium nitride. It is also one of the important nitride. Strontium nitride, and here barium nitride. All these are the important nitrides of second group elements. All these nitrides are ionic nitrides. What is the meaning of ionic nitrides? Okay, electronegativity difference is there. Nitrogen is electronegative, more electronegative. Here metal is electropositive. Sodium chloride, ionic compound. Chlorine is more electronegative, sodium electropositive. Like that. Okay, here this is the ionic nitride. These are first group element nitrides and second group element nitrides are here second group element nitrides and first group element nitrides are ionic nitride due to the electronegativity difference. Then in continuation, we'll see some more chemical properties of nitrides. Some more chemical properties of dinitrogen. Okay, reaction with ammonia and reaction with oxygen. So reaction with hydrogen and reaction with oxygen. We'll see here. Okay, reaction with hydrogen. Okay, dinitrogen reaction with 3 moles of hydrogen. 3 moles of hydrogen in the presence of catalyst, iron catalyst and molybdenum promoter at 773 Kelvin temperature. 773 Kelvin temperature, low pressure. At low pressure. What is the catalyst here? Iron. What is the meaning of catalyst? The group or atom which increase the rate of the reaction but not involved in the reaction, we called as catalyst. Molybdenum acts as here promoter. Promoter means which activate the function of catalyst. The group or atom which activate the function of catalyst we called as promoter. Here promoter is molybdenum, catalyst is iron. Temperature 773 Kelvin temperature, 2 to 3 atmosphere pressure, low pressure, and forms 2 moles of ammonia. 2 moles of ammonia. This reaction, this process we called as Haber process. Haber process. This is the important process for the preparation of the ammonia. Next in continuation we'll have Haber process. We'll see that Haber process, preparation of ammonia by using Haber process. What are the conditions are there? Here we are applying some principles, Le Chatelier principle and different principles. We'll see in continuation that one. What is the reaction here? Nitrogen, dinitrogen reacts with hydrogen in the presence of catalyst and molybdenum and at 773 Kelvin temperature at low pressure and forms ammonia. This is we called as Haber process. This we called as Haber process. And then in continuation we'll see the reaction with reaction with oxygen. Nitrogen and oxygen both are present in air, but those are not reacts with each other. Why? Due to the more bond enthalpy and off-field electronic configuration of nitrogen. These nitrogen and oxygen reacts with each other at 1000 Kelvin temperature and in sealed tube and form nitric oxide. Nitrogen reacts with oxygen at 1000 Kelvin temperature in sealed tube. In sealed tube it forms nitric oxide. This is the nitric oxide. Actually it is not reacts with oxygen in air. Why nitrogen not reacts with oxygen in air? Due to only high bond enthalpy and one more off-field electronic configuration. Due to off-field electronic configuration. These are the properties, chemical properties and physical properties and preparative methods of dinitrogen. In continuation we'll see the uses. Nitrogen mainly used for the preparation of ammonia and here various fertilizers and nitrogen is also one of the important element in vitamins. Important element in vitamins in so many proteins, so many glands. This is an important process. So many drug molecules, so many pharmaceutical compounds prepared by using this nitrogen and derivatives of nitrogen and compounds of nitrogen. It is a inert in nature at room temperature for the providing of inert nature for the inert atmosphere. Some reactions we carried out under the inert atmosphere. For that purpose we are using nitrogen gas as a nitrogen gas as a inert atmosphere. It provide the inert atmosphere. It provide inert atmosphere. Okay, nitrogen provide inert atmosphere. Okay, these are the uses of and liquid nitrogen. And one more is there, liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen is used as refrigerant. Liquid nitrogen is used as refrigerant. It is preserved for the. It is used for the preserve of fruits and vegetables and different materials, different material food items like that. Okay, it is used as a refrigerant for the preserve of food materials and vegetables like that. Yesterday we discussed structure of dinitrogen. Last class we discussed structure of dinitrogen. These are the uses and chemical properties and physical properties of dinitrogen. And then in continuation we'll see the one more important topic. Okay, nitrogen oxides. Nitrogen reacts with oxygen and form nitrogen oxides. Okay, here in continuation we'll see the just I wanted to explain how many nitrogen oxides are there, oxidation number and their names. Tomorrow we'll discuss structure and preparation of those nitrogen oxides and ammonia. Okay, now we'll discuss the nitrogen oxides. Nitrogen reacts with oxygen at high temperature and sealed tube and at high pressure and forms various types of nitrogen oxides. Nearly, sometimes in some books it may be 6 types, in some books it may be 5 types. Nitrogen dioxide, always present at room temperature, dimeric state, nitrogen tetroxide form. That's why in some books it may be different. Nitrogen dioxide and nitrogen tetroxide differ. Both are different. In some books both are same like mentioned. We'll see in continuation. Okay, according to our NCERT, we have 6 types of nitrogen oxides. 6 types of nitrogen oxide. Nitrogen reacts with oxygen and form 6 types of nitrogen oxides. 1. Nitrous oxide. I start with the nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide. Nitric oxide. Second one, nitric oxide. Third one, nitrogen trioxide. Fourth one, nitrogen dioxide. Fifth one, nitrogen tetroxide. Sixth one, nitrogen pentoxide. Okay, here formula of this formula. Nitrous oxide formula N2O. The oxidation number of nitrogen here already we discussed oxidation number. Again I am explaining. Oxygen oxidation number -2. Here 2 nitrogen plus 2. 2 nitrogen plus 2 means single nitrogen plus 1. That means this we called as nitrogen. Oxidation number mentioned in Roman numbers and in bracket nitrogen 1 oxide. This is the formula of nitrous oxide. Here nitrous oxide. In nitrous oxide, nitrogen oxidation state is +1. Nitrous oxide is also called as laughing gas. And it is neutral oxide. Nitrous oxide is neutral oxide. And here nitric oxide, NO. Here NO is called nitric oxide. Here -2 na. Here +2. +2 means nitrogen oxidation number +2. Here it is called nitrogen 2 oxide. I wrote in Roman numbers. Okay, when you are writing the UPSC nomenclature of inorganic molecules, we mention oxidation number with Roman numbers within the bracket. Okay, this is the nitric oxide, oxidation number of nitrogen here plus 2. It is also neutral oxide. It is also neutral oxide. Nitrogen trioxide, N2O3, formula of nitrogen trioxide is N2O3. Here minus 2 into 3 plus minus 6, here plus 6. 2 nitrogen plus 6 means 1 nitrogen plus 3. Okay, this is also called nitrogen 3 oxide. This is also called as nitrogen 3 oxide. The oxidation state number of nitrogen here plus 3 and it is acidic oxide. Why it is acidic oxide? When it dissolved in a water, it gives nitrous acid. That's why it is a acidic oxide. That's why it is a acidic oxide. This is also called as anhydride of nitrous acid. This is also called as nitrogen trioxide, also called as anhydride of nitrous acid. Okay, nitrogen dioxide. Okay, both are we called as nitrogen 4 oxides. 4 oxides, both nitrogen tetroxide and nitrogen dioxide, both are we called as nitrogen 4 oxide. Okay, here oxidation number of here nitrogen here plus 4. Okay, here minus 4, here plus 4, here minus 8, here plus 8. Single nitrogen is plus 4. Oxidation number here plus 4. Nitrogen dioxide is brown color gas. Okay, nitrogen tetroxide is different colorless. Sometimes it may be mentioned blue color gas like that. Okay, different properties are there. Okay, this is the acidic oxide, somewhat acidic oxide, not the neutral, not the base, somewhat acidic oxide. Nitrogen pentoxide. The formula of nitrogen pentoxide is N2O5. Oxidation number here minus 10, minus 2 into 5, minus 10, here plus 10. Okay, each nitrogen oxidation number is plus 5. So we called nitrogen 5 oxide. We called as nitrogen 5 oxide. The oxidation number of nitrogen is plus 5. It is also acidic. Why it is acidic? When it dissolved in a water, it gives nitric acid. It is also considered as anhydride of nitric acid. In next video, we will see preparation of this nitrous oxide, structure of this. Okay, preparation of these nitrogen oxides and structure of nitrogen oxides and some properties of nitrogen oxide. We'll see in continuation. Okay, thank you. Okay, here how many oxides are there? Okay, 6 oxides are there. What are those? One is nitrous oxide. Okay, it is also called nitrogen 1 oxide. Its formula N2O. Oxidation state is plus 1. Okay, here it is also called laughing gas. It is neutral oxide. Nitric oxide. Okay, here nitrogen 2 oxide. The oxidation number of this one is plus 2. Okay, it is also neutral oxide. Okay, here nitrogen trioxide. It is also called nitrogen 3 oxide. Also called nitrogen sesquically oxide. N2O3 formula. Oxidation number is plus 3. Okay, it is an acidic oxide. Okay, here nitrogen dioxide and nitrogen tetroxide both are considered as okay, here acidic oxides and both are considered as nitrogen 4 oxide. The oxidation number in nitrogen tetroxides is plus 4. These are acidic oxide. And final oxide is what? What is the final oxide? Nitrogen pentoxide. What is the final oxide? Nitrogen pentoxide. It is also called as nitrogen 5 oxide. Okay, the formula of that nitrogen pentoxide is N2O5. The oxidation number of nitrogen in that plus 5. Okay, here acidic oxide. Why? Okay, these two why these three are called as acidic oxide? These three forms acids. Okay, nitrous acid, and here nitric acid and pernitric acid and hyponitrous acid, different acids gives. That's why this gives different acids. That's why we called as acidic oxide. And one more thing, nitrogen trioxide we called as anhydride of nitrous acid. Nitrogen pentoxide we called as anhydride of nitric acid. Nitric acid. What is the formula of nitric acid? HNO3. What is the formula of nitrous acid? HNO2. Okay, this is about the simple discussion of the nitrogen oxide. Tomorrow we will continue with preparation and properties of nitrogen oxides along with ammonia. Thank you.